Hello guys. So this video is how to show you how you can label your charts and separate the labelings from each degree and separating by degrees of time frames. So for example, you have two main ways on TradingView. The first way is, let's say you are analyzing this price movement. Okay, and by the way, the labelings that I'm gonna put here is not gonna be accurate. Okay, I'm just labeling you to show how to separate by time frame. So let's start. Let's start labeling this chart with Elliott wave labelings. So we're gonna start with this low. By the way, this is the Bitcoin chart, Bitcoin USDT, and we're gonna start on this low. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like this. Okay, and we're gonna change this to intermediate. And here, okay, I'm gonna show you guys again. You have this bottom here, settings in the middle. You click and you go to this part here, visibility. And let's say you don't want to see this labeling on the monthly chart, weekly charts, and now let's say you want to see on all of them. We'll see later. And then you can lock this. If you lock it, you cannot move it. It's good because sometimes we can click on here and move the counts by mistake, and yeah, it's kind of messy. So you can lock here. Now let's put another labeling. Let's say we are going to the 4-hour time frame and you want to label this last leg, this fifth wave here. Okay, so we go from the low of the fourth wave. You go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's correct or not. You go to style. Let's change to minor. It's the lower degree. And now on visibility, let's say you don't want to see this on the monthly chart, weekly chart, and not on the daily, just hour or lower. Okay, and let's lock it as well. Okay, so you feel free to move your chart. And now you are on the 4-hour time frame. And let's go more in detail. Let's say you want to label this third wave, okay, that extended. Let's say is extended. It looks like this extended, by the way. So let's say this is 1, 2, let's say probably, okay, I don't know, maybe 3, 4, 5, whatever, something like that. And you're gonna change to lower time frame, visibility again. And then you don't want to see this on the hour time frame. And by the way, you can change the hours. You see how it disappeared? You see it disappeared because we are on the 4-hour time frame. But let's say you want to see this from 1-hour time frame to 3-hour time frame. Okay? It doesn't show. But let's say you want to see it on the 4-hour time frame. It shows. You can personalize this. This is the standard, okay, 1 hour, 4 hour until 24 hours until makes one day, of course. So yeah, let's leave it like this and let's lock it as well. And now let's go to 30 minutes time frame. And yeah, sorry, it's here. Yes, you see that you have all the counts here, all the counts. You didn't limit any of this. But let's say you want to see the weekly time frame. You want to see this on a very long time frame. So let's say you want to see this on the weekly time frame. So now we put this on the weekly time frame, and you can only see this degree, the intermediate degree, as you can see here. You don't see the other ones that we label here. If we go to the daily time frame, the same. If you go to 12-hour time frame, you see them. Maybe 12 hours is too much, so you select this. You don't want to see the labelings, the internals of the third wave here. So you don't want to see on the hour, you just want to see on the minute. So you take the hour time frame. And now when you go to 30-minute time frame, you can see that it shows here again. It shows here 1 hour, 4 hour, and yeah, here we are. Okay, and now daily time frame, and the other ones disappear. Now, other way to do this is you go to the right column here. You have this icon here, object tree and data window, and you can see here that there's already something here: Elliott wave, impulse wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have this drone is hidden on current interval. And when you click on this icon, you can easily go to this menu, the visibility that we were editing before. Now, other way to do this is using this object tree and data window, but let me change this first. So let me put this visible in all time frames by clicking this icon. Okay, now they are visible in all time frames. But other way to do this is now on this object tree and data window, what we do is create some groups. Okay, so let's say this is this one. You see how when I select this one, the label gets kind of highlighted. Okay, so you go here on the top, create a group of drawings, and now double click, and then you have the visibility here as well. Okay, and it's a way to do this. And then you double click, and let's say this is well, Elliott wave minutes. Okay, and now you go to this one and the same. Okay, sorry, you click, one click, and then let's put Elliott wave hours. Okay, and so on, and then you go to the next one, and I don't know, Elliott wave weeks perhaps. Okay, doesn't matter, just for the sake of this example. And now you have, let's say you have these groups, and you are analyzing this chart, and then you go to this menu here on the right, and then I don't want to see the minutes, you just click here and they disappear. I don't want to see the hours, and then you just click here. Okay, this is useful, for example, if you have several things here. Let's say, for example, all inside, by the way, when you click this, all inside this group disappears. Let's say you have a channel. Let's create a channel. Let's say a channel here. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's just for the sake of this example and tutorial. Okay, you have this small channel. Now you see parallel channel appears here. You just drag inside here, and then let's close this, and then you click it, and both disappear. Okay, it's the same. You can go to the menu, you can click on the channel, go to the settings, and you have visibility, and you can edit just to appear minutes or below. It's the same. Okay, and it's the same. Okay, you see here, now it's just the parallel channel that doesn't appear. So you have multiple ways of editing this. Okay, it's both ways work well. Let me just edit this again just to show you. You see, both are not here, but you can also change here the visibility of the whole group, and it works. See, you don't need to go one by one. If you have the group, you can edit just the visibility here, and now you click it and they disappear. The hour, Elliott wave, they disappear. Even the weeks, they disappear. This is another way to do this. I personally I use both, but mainly the first one. I use it the most. It's, I don't know, for me it's more it's easier, but it depends on you. Both ways work well on several layers of degrees in Elliott wave. If you have a chart that have a lot of labelings, a lot of channels, wave counts, I don't know, drawings, texts, whatever, and you are working around, and then you go to the 15-minute time frame, and you want to see this, and then you go to the weekly, and then on the weekly this becomes a mess because there's lots of things here and you don't want to see it. So if you change from different time frames, the chart adapts to the time frame because of these visibility settings. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and you are more an expert on time frames and the visibility of your labelings in TradingView. So have a nice day. Bye bye.